Alright guys, so I'm coming back with another video today, and today we're going to be installing, or hopefully installing, these right on the floor over here. My unequal length headers. They are, don't mind that, that's the camera string thing, neck holder, harness thing. Yeah, and we're going to be installing my MXP FRS Unequal Length Headers. And this is the little bitch here, which is the overpipe. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to install this today. I'm gonna try. As you can see, still haven't gotten the body work done. Really haven't had time because it takes like a couple days to get it painted and I need my car for work. But I can install these. So hopefully we'll get that done today. First thing you need to do is jack the car up and put it on jack stands. So that's what I've done there. And I had rhino ramps, which I may or may not have crushed one earlier. Don't worry about it. The car kind of didn't go over it. It went all the way over it and ate it. So that one back there is a little broken, but that's okay. It's being used just as like a holder there so that it doesn't go back, even though the e-brake is on, because you always should put the e-brake on. Yeah, so let's get to it. That's what we're gonna need to take off, because the headers are right under there. Is this hot? No? Okay, cool. Okay, so I know I look stupid, but this is a good investment, because if you've got these stupid goggles on, when you drop this off, the under panel right here, you won't get dirt in your eyes, which, who wants dirt in their eyes, or oil, or grease? That's not good, so you gotta wear these. To get that off, you do also need to get a 10 mil socket right there. This is the only one that I have. It's the ass one, the 12 point star one. And you also need a 12 millimeter. So those are the two bolts for over here. There are a couple here. I'll put on the screen how many there are. And there's a shit ton of these little awful clips. I already lost one, so it's fine though. We'll just figure it out. Alright, so we got it out. This little piece of shit. It's okay. Only one of these bolts decided to disintegrate and destroy itself, so that's fine. We got it. And another useful tip that you can do is you can put these things in like solo cups or Ziploc bags and write whatever it is. I don't even know if this is considered the heat shield or the undercarriage, but whatever. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, that is my handwriting. It does look like a 4th grader did it, but it's okay. At least you can read it. Alright, so don't be like me, and you want to make sure that you go out and get the right things first. So you're going to need a 14 millimeter extendo deep socket. You're going to need an extendo. Multiple extendos. I have multiple extendos. I don't know if you need multiple extendos, but I have them. And you're gonna need a oxygen sensor, like taker outer thing, which is that right there. That's so you can get them off. Once I get the headers off, I'll show you. Just give me a second. Now after a long and tedious of fiddling with it, you just kind of have to pull these two out because those will get stuck on the overpipe. It'll get stuck on that and you'll have to like fucking awkwardly angle it out. I used the jack stand right under there to kind of like support this on the bottom so that it wouldn't fall out immediately. And here is the comparison between the new one. So the new one is unequal length, so it'll kind of give it that like rumble. And there's not many videos on the internet with a NVIDIA N2 and unequal length headers, so I'm excited to see how that sounds, especially in person, because a video can only do it justice. I'll try to describe how it sounds once I finish, but until then, I will be back. One of these, an O2 socket thinger, taker outer, and put that over that, and you'll have to use the wrench to get this out. And you'll have to do that for that one and that one. And since these are catless headers, and the car would throw a code if it was not tuned, I have the Open Flash tablet too, so I'm gonna go and tune that also after I finish doing this. So I will get back once this is installed, because it's basically just putting it back in to where all of the other things were. So now it's just kind of open headers right now, but you just have to take it out the exact same way you put it in, and it's just the bolts right there, I will go in there. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is a bolt. There's a bolt. There's a stud right there, and right there. And then this is the overpipe, which is a pain in the fucking asshole to do anything with. So I'm not gonna really do that. I'm gonna take it to a shop and have that done. And then right over here, there's those 3 bolts too. So those are the only ones you need to take out besides those 2 that are connected to the overpipe. And then you can just kind of awkwardly wiggle it out. That's what I had to do. So now that I've taken the O2 sensors out of that one, you're going to need to put them back in. And just a quick tip, so the gray one right here, that one goes into the one that is closer to the middle, and this one goes into the one that is closer to the exit going into that like awful overpipe right there. And I also would recommend getting new gaskets, as always. New gaskets are better than reusing the old ones 9 times out of 10 because you never know how much longer these are gonna last. So I'm gonna go put this back in and we'll get it started up. You know, after a stupid long time, hold up, where's my flashlight? So I can actually show you. The new headers are on right there. I did not have the right, or like the bolt was wrong right there. So as you can see, I just used a different size bolt and a different size nut. Still tighten it down all the way, so it should be fine. I'm going to get the overpipe, which is this little piece of shit over here, installed because it is impossible to do pretty much unless you have help, which I don't, just me when I make my videos. So I'm gonna figure that out later. That'll be a different video, I guess. And then now what we have to do is get the O2 wires up. So basically I just have to plug these 2 back in with the corresponding ones that are down here. I'll grab these up here. And they have little clips on them, which is that right there. Come on, focus. Those, yeah, you can kind of see. Those, you just have to plug those back into the little mounting points from the beginning. I don't know if I showed taking them off, so if I didn't, then my bad. But they basically go, there's one down here. Get the fuck back in there. Ah, okay. One right here. Get out of my way. One right there. And then it just plugs in like this. Okay. And now these ones are different. They're in little kind of weird spaces. There's one that goes right in here. Okay, that one's easy. And one that's right there, once the camera decides to focus. There we go. And there you go. So that's all you have to do for those. Now where's the little ding dong? Okay, now the ding dong's there. So we just shove the ding dong in. Ah, there we go. Now I have to put this big ass metal pan back on. Gotta put my frying pan back on into the car so nothing hits it. But that's pretty much how you install it. I'm also going to be putting the stage 2 plus tune, I think is what it is. With the open flash tablet. So I don't know why I pronounced that so awful. But once I do that, then the car should realize that it doesn't have a catalytic converter and it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna start it up now. Again, I may have started it without the headers connected on accident and scared the shit out of probably the whole neighborhood. It's okay, because it's connected now. I'm going to go put the camera behind the car and see if we can hear, hopefully not another headerless startup. Okay, so it worked that time. We didn't shit ourselves. Now obviously I'm not going to record any revving because the explosion sound was probably enough to scare everyone. So I'm gonna cut to some revving tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow when I wake up, so I don't have to frighten everyone